Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your October 2019 money and career reading for you. And I hope you are doing absolutely wonderfully. It is a pleasure to be reading for you today. So let's see now, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what October 2019 has in store for you with money and career. Virgo, October 2019, 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 money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me. Fantastic. That is where we are going to stop. At the center of everything, you have the Hierophant, crowned by the Hanged Man, Star card, Six of Wands. Wow, Virgo. The Universe, the Moon card. Wow. Okay. This is going to be an intense month for you. All major arcana cards except for one in your main reading. You have yourself shining through. Patience is needed. Seven of Pentacles. And then the Six of Cups. Okay. So seriously, when I have a reading show up and it has mostly major arcana cards in it, which is what your reading does, you only have 4 cards that are not major arcana cards here. This is saying that this is going to be a very intense month for you. So be prepared. Be prepared for the intensity that is coming. It's intense in a very good way. It really does propel you forward, but it is going to be an intense month for you. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Virgo, October 2019, money and career. Virgo, October 2019, money and career. This one right here, happiness, intuition, your fairy guidance cards. Virgo, October 2019, money and career. Virgo, ooh, goodness, this one right here, wish, which we have reiterated in the star card, and empowerment. Okay, so we're starting off with wish. And this says, a wish motivates the heart's desire, keeping hope and faith alive. You are going to find that when it comes to your career, when it comes to your money, what you wish for, what you are putting your cognitive energy to, your mental energy to, is going to come to you, okay, in October. Now, this might sound fantastic, but if you are focusing on the negative, if you are focusing on, oh my gosh, I wish people would just get off my back, and I wish that this person would just shut up, and I can't believe that this is happening, that's what's going to be coming more and more to you. So you have to be very aware of your mind at this time, of your mental state, because what you focus on is actually going to be a mirror of your emotional state at this time. So if you are focusing on the negative, and just as all people fall into negative mind frames at times, and it can be like a cycle, you will find that you are able to pull yourself out of a negative mind frame much more easily if you are aware of what your mind is focusing on, because that's going to be what you are attracting into your life, because that's going to be what you are wishing for, whether you realize it or not. So here, the color that is shining through is red. That's healing and cleansing your root chakra. Then we have empowerment. The determination of your mind and soul will guide you towards unleashing your inner power. You are determined. You are going forward in October, making big decisions, Virgo. And these decisions might not seem big at the time, but the ramifications of them last for a while. So here, with your empowerment, embracing your mind, your body, and your soul. So how you feel mentally about the situation, how you feel emotionally about the situation, and your body's reaction to the situation is what you're going to have to pay attention to, because it moves you forward in power and in truth. Now, the color that shines through here is green. That's healing and cleansing your heart chakra. And it's really embracing the fact that we are emotional beings, and so that emotional power is going to be so intense for you. Then we have happiness. Happiness is an overall state of complete being. In October, embrace what makes you happy. Now, does that mean that you quit your job if it doesn't make you happy? No, it doesn't. It could mean that you start looking for a new one. But what I'm seeing here is embracing your emotional happiness, doing something when you come home every day that makes you happy, setting aside time for yourself to do what it is that you love, and also connecting with your emotional self, because as I said before, we are emotional beings. And with so many major arcana cards, embracing that truth and focusing on the way that you're moving forward and having happiness be your North Star is going to be absolutely empowering for you in October. Then we have intuition. Intuition is the ability to listen to your higher self. Listen to your higher self. You are going to be guiding yourself in a way that you hadn't expected and in a way you might not have imagined for you. So know here your intuition is on point. Listen to it. When you have a voice in your head say, oh no, but maybe you shouldn't do it, or, don't open that door, listen to it. It doesn't mean that there's going to be, a monster on the other side, but it means that your intuition is your intuition is kicking in, and it might be that at that moment when you open the door, a car is passing by and water splashes on you, something like that. You are really going to find that you're in tune with the world around you. Now, this is because you have so many major arcana cards here. And as I said before, major arcana cards for me represent things that are a little bit more set in stone. So, of course, everything is malleable. You have free will. Nothing is going to be able to be... Nothing is set in stone right here. But it's a little bit more forceful, okay? That's the word that I want to use. So at the heart of everything is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is prosperity, yes. The Hierophant is also the time frame of April 20th to May 20th because it represents a Taurus energy. You also have Capricorn energy shining through, and you yourself are a Virgo. So you're going to find that you're very grounded at this time. You're very much looking at what needs to be done and going about things in a methodical manner. That's why you have to keep in touch with your emotions, because if you don't, you can become a little bit too rigid about things, Virgo, in October. This is staying true to yourself and embracing your soul's truth. As you do so, there is a sense of you accomplishing things that you hadn't thought you can accomplish. Also, you are going to find things from the Taurus time frame, April 20th to May 20th, for some of you are going to be coming up. There's going to be lessons that you learned or things that you learned at this time, or, kind of run-ins that you had. And those issues are going to be coming up in October. Are you going to be able to move past them and conquer them? Yes, most definitely. Because here we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is being patient with yourself because you are bringing prosperity into your life and into what it is that you want. So you have been patient since the Taurus time frame, and now you're going to start to see the fruit ripening, start to see progress leading you forward. But it's not going to be right away the harvest that you might want to be, that, for a lot of you Virgos, you're anticipating. So here, there is bounty that's coming into your life. With the Taurus energy, this is staying true to your traditions and yourself. This is looking at the quality of things and not the quantity, especially when it comes to Pentacles, when it comes to wealth or what you value as much as money. You're going to find that you are drawn to the quality of things and you are not drawn to the quantity of it. So really make sure you do your research before investing any money or before making any purchases, that you are going after quality items and that you are paying attention to the quality that's around you. You are crowned by the Hanged Man and the Page of Pentacles. The Hanged Man is saying that you are between two worlds at this time. You're looking at things differently. Now, you're also being a student of your prosperity. You are a Virgo, so you're represented by the Pentacles in the Minor Arcana and by the Hermit in the Major Arcana. What it is here is that you're becoming a student of what it is that you desire, because you're walking between two worlds. The world of the emotional and the mental and emotional, those are combined, okay? And the world of your career and your prosperity, those are combined. So here it's walking between the earthly world of achievements and the emotional world of spiritual understanding and logical prosperity. So you are being a student of the way that you want to move forward, especially on this earthly plane. You might be reconfiguring things a lot, Virgo, for yourself, looking at things differently, looking at the way that you want to move forward and what it is that you desire. As you do so, prosperity comes into your life, bounty comes into your life, but you are seeing it, that this October is a time of learning and understanding for you. It's also a time of being able to utilize that learning and understanding and being very connected to the spiritual and the earthly plane. So this is a fantastic time to learn new things. This is also a fantastic time to keep a journal around you or your phone to jot down new ideas and ideas that come your way, because it's really going to help you move forward and see the bigger picture and help you kind of study out and riddle out the way that you want to move forward when it comes to your finances. Now, at your root is the universe. You're going to see the world start to open up to you in a way that you hadn't expected, but in a way that you had wanted since you were young, with the Six of Cups. So here with the Six of Cups, there is a sense of blessings coming into your life, but also of leaving behind the past, because with the universe, you leave behind kind of the material body, all right, or material desires, which I know sounds funny when we're talking about career and we're talking about money, but there's a sense of you transcending, a sense of you looking at things and saying, all right, the sky's the limit for me, and I do not need as much weighing me down as I have had before or as I previously thought. So you become this incorporeal being, this being of snow and of air that really sets you free. And as you're set free, you're going to face fears that you have had since you were little. And there's a huge part of October is facing fears, is looking at things that you thought would always hold you back, that you thought would always define you, and now they're not. You're also looking at what it is that you desired when you were small, before the world told you that things had to be a certain way. And you're going to find that you are getting closer and closer to what it is that you wanted before the world gave you a blueprint of what it is that you were supposed to want. Now, with the Moon card, this represents a Pisces time frame. This is February 19th to March 20th. You are flying free. You are embracing wisdom. You have a spotlight coming to you, a sense of looking at things more as you fly forward, as you embrace what it is that you want. There's a sense of seeing the shadows are simply shadows. And there's a sense here in this whole entire reading of shedding the past, of looking at the future in a new light, and of really being confident and competent where it is that you stand. Do not have anybody else speak for you in October, Virgo, because that's not going to go over well at all. You need to claim your truth, and you need to move forward in your power as you spread your wings, as you see that you can see within the darkness, that you can see the path that you're heading on and the light that you want. Now, with the Six of Wands, you're moving forward here with the Moon card. You're moving forward in prosperity. You're moving forward in success. And this is also saying take time to celebrate. Take time to celebrate your successes. Even if they don't seem like they're big successes, they're yours. So don't say when you did something right, especially in business, oh, that was expected. Sit there and say to yourself, good job. Even if nobody else does, give yourself credit where credit is due. Good job. I'm so glad that, that I was able to look at this differently, or I was able to see the answer to the problem, and you're going to be pushing yourself further and further to success within business in October. But that happens by you being patient with yourself as you let go of fears that had defined you before, let go of things that had kept you in a certain place that you didn't really want to be, but that seemed safe and comfortable. Now, I'm not saying to quit your job unless you have something lined up. What I am saying to do is spread your wings and fly. Let yourself see the extent of your power and your truth, and the way that you can move forward in October. It comes through your heart's truth, okay? That's going to be the beacon that is shown. And as you embrace your heart's truth, as you feed the power of what it is that you want. So in Abraham Hicks, they say we put into the vortex what we don't want. And as we put into the vortex what we don't want, we are setting up kind of an investment. It's kind of like you're putting in a savings, And then when you get your reward, when you get the bounty that the universe has to offer you, it's going to be so sweet. And so here, I see you kind of facing those fears, looking into the vortex, saying, you know what, the fears that have held me back, the way that I have been defining myself before is now moot. It doesn't matter anymore what I once was. It matters who I am now. And that's where you're breaking the chains of the past. But you're also being very logical and very focused on material gain and financial security. So don't do anything that is going to kind of rock that boat, because if you do, you're going to find that it gets you very scared very fast. With the Devil card, which is the horned one in the Llewellyn Tarot deck, which is the deck that I use, the Devil card represents a time frame of October 22nd to January 19th. You have power coming to you, but you're also letting go of negativity. You are breaking the chains of what society wants, of what you had wanted once in order to check the boxes of what was expected of you. You are also breaking addictions. Know that this is going to be a time where any addictive behavior whatsoever, okay, be it drugs or alcohol or something more mundane like people pleasing or overworking, you are going to find that those addictions, you're not going to be comfortable with them anymore. You're going to want more balance and more security in your life when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, but when it comes to your life in general. You're going to see how valuable each moment is. You have light within the darkness guiding you, and your angels are fiercely protecting you as you send out your voice, as your starling flies, because that is the bird that Branwen is sending out to her brother Bran the Bless to hear her call for help. Know here, and this is Welsh mythology, so know here that you are sending out your call for what it is that you want, and the universe is hearing you. There's a sense of balance coming in of emotional wants and mundane, everyday needs. You are seeing the balance of where it is that you want to be and where it is that you stand. As you do that, you become a student of your prosperity, a student of what it is that you desire monetarily on this earth, or what you value as much as money. And you have patience because you know that all your hard work, all your effort is paying off. Your subconscious message is the Judgment card. You're awakening. You are seeing a power and a truth about you that has been dormant before. You are awakening to what it is that your soul wanted when you were small and when you might have doubted that you could actually have it. The repeat of the number 6 is a very caring, is the most caring. It's the nurturing number, most caring, nurturing number that there is. So here, with that repeat of the number 6, there is a sense of needing to care and nurture for yourself, to embrace your happiness, to embrace your intuition as you move forward to what you wish that is empowering you. Now, with this Judgment card, you are being awakened. You are seeing a truth about yourself that has been kept dormant before, but you're also seeing a power about yourself moving you forward. So know here that when your soul says, well, why don't you try this? Like that voice inside of you says, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? Why don't you look at it this way? Listen, because the power within you that is your soul's power, your pure power, the only part of perfection that is part of the human body, that is talking to you in October. Listen to what it has to say, because it's being called forward. And as it's being called forward, you're being called forward to embrace new greatness. All right, Virgo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. And may harmony always be with you. Bye.